How good was Dennis Bergkamp? When people talk about great players, sometimes it can get into an argument. You know, people want to bring out the stats, they want to show you some clips, but you know, sometimes that's just not how football works. You know how good a footballer is by how they made you feel, if you could trust them, and that's what this episode's going to be about. It's fair to say the first thing you notice about Dennis Bergkamp, it weren't his pace, it weren't his strength, it weren't even his skill. It was just how calm he was. He was just so calm on the ball. Yeah, man. Brilliant, brilliant. Always just looked like he had so much time. He was always one step ahead of. It just seemed like he was one step ahead of everyone else. Yeah, man. Tight spaces, players on him. It just nothing seemed to faze him, man. You know, some players out here, like, they make you feel nervous. Like, you can't relax when they're on the ball, but him, man, whenever he had the ball, you just felt calm, man. Like, you just trusted Dennis Bergkamp with a football. Everyone talks about Dennis Bergkamp's touch, but it weren't just about looking nice. It always done something useful. Yeah, it took him away from trouble. It set up the next pass. It opened up space. The things he could do with a football, man, it didn't do anything flashy, but it just was effective. By the time any defenders could even step in, he was always one step ahead, man. He must have been really hard to play against, and it weren't because he embarrassed anyone. He just outthought them. Like, his brain was just one step ahead. And like, what was his position? Like, was he a striker? Was he a number 10? Like, he just floated. He'd come deep. He could run through into channels. Yeah, man. No, in an attacking sense, he didn't have a specific role. He could play as a striker. He could have been a second striker, and yeah, man, he could just come deep and get the ball. He could play football. Top draw footballer, man. Can't even talk. I'm tired. Let's get this video out of the way, and I'm gonna get an early night tonight, I think. Bloody hell. Yeah, so basically, he had this football intelligence that I don't think anyone could teach. He just had it. God-given talent. The greatest players, they don't just play for themselves. They make everyone else look good. And Bergkamp, he did that consistently. Like, to be honest, I wasn't Freddie Ljungberg's biggest fan, but he done really well for us. And it was all thanks to really Dennis Bergkamp, man. He made Ljungberg look 10 times better than what he was. I'm sorry, man. Sorry, Ljungberg. No disrespect, but Bergkamp made Freddie Ljungberg, man. Let's be real. Freddie Ljungberg was still top footballer, man. I'm not dissing no one. I'm just saying Bergkamp, he made Henry even better than what Henry was. You get it? And I'd like to think Henry would say, you know what, that guy's right. Yeah, so Bergkamp, brilliant. Like I say, made other players look a little better. The midfielders always had an option because the ball would stick. With Bergkamp, the ball would stick, so the midfielders, they had an option. And Perez, Ljungberg benefited a lot from making them runs. Perez weren't willing to make them runs, and Ljungberg did, so he reaped the rewards for that. And yeah, man, put on Henry through plenty times.
Oh, it's great play with Bergkamp's pass and the...
Today, this might possibly be David Seaman's last appearance. Now that's Bergkamp and a wonderful...
Them two, I don't even think they even needed to talk to each other. I think them two had some telepathy going on. yeah, it was mental, man. That partnership, I wish we had that partnership back. The good old days, eh? Bergkamp, amazing footballer. And yeah, scored some amazing goals, man. Leicester, Newcastle, Tottenham. I see his first 2 goals for Southampton. I think he was on a goal drought for Arsenal. There was a lot of questions being asked. And I was lucky enough to go to that game. Bergkamp, great goals, just a scorer of great goals. Sunderland, wowzers, yeah. The USA World Cup, I swear he must have scored one of the goals of the tournaments there. Check this out.
Dennis Bergkamp, neemt de bal aan. Dennis Bergkamp! Dennis Bergkamp! Dennis Bergkamp! Dennis Bergkamp! Dennis Bergkamp!
And anyone want to say that his goals were accidents, to drop me out. Yeah, he knew exactly what he was doing. He was aware of everything. He knew where the defenders are, what they move. Yeah, to be fair, he didn't score every week. He wasn't prolific, man. Like, if he would have been a bit more prolific, he'd be up there with the Messis and the Ronaldos, and yeah, it would definitely be up there. But he's still in contention with Zidane, Del Piero, and players within that era. He just went about it quietly. What else about Bergkamp? Like, he's reliable. He was there week in, week out. Apart from European nights, oh man, we'll get to that. But yeah, Mr. Reliable, man. Just would domestically, not a problem. And I can't really recall many injuries. Can't really recall him getting injured. But yeah, man, we could always rely on Dennis Bergkamp. So yeah, if he could have just got on a plane, I don't know if we could have just Mr. T'd him and just put him on a plane.
I have to hurry this up just a little.
When I count to 3, you'll be fast asleep. 1, 2,
3.
I think, I'm not saying we would have won loads of European Cups, but our chances would have been a lot better with him there rather than not there during those away fixtures, especially when you had the away goal rule and things like that. Like, come on, how many away goals would he have helped us score? He might not have scored them himself, but Ljungberg would have scored. Henry would have scored more having Bergkamp around, man. Any player around him would have had a better chance of scoring. So when it came to European away games, yeah, man, I feel like we missed out on some success there. I think we could have done a lot better in Europe. Though there were some great teams, take nothing away, them teams could have probably still won what they won. But we would have potentially got further, or would have give them a tougher game, you know. So yeah, man, Dennis Bergkamp. But we're not holding that against you, man. You're still a legend, and we're not going to hold that against you. I won't let any gooner ever hold that against you. Don't want to hear any bad noise. I don't hear any bad mind talk, any bad chat about Dennis Bergkamp for not going to European games in my comments. I'm not having that. Yeah, legend, respect. Put some respect on his name. Dennis Bergkamp weren't just a great Arsenal player. He was a great advert for the Premier League, and I'd like to think all our rivals, they really respected him, and they really rated him, and yeah, man. I feel like there's love all around from the football community for a player like Dennis Bergkamp. So yeah, these episodes ain't about arguments or dissing anyone, man. It's about showing respect. It's about remembering players properly, with context and honesty. No noise, just football. Like, share, subscribe.